Prime time interview with Derrick Hayes. Prime time, biggest names in the game. Prime time, new names to love the same.
Yes, y'all. Like I told you, we're gonna bring the biggest names in the game, the biggest names in the game, and the new names get the love that's the same. We hear another edition, another great edition of Prime Time. That's TIE. Sounds like it's written like prime time, but see the M is small. Well, see, sometimes in life, the small things quietly lead you to the big opportunities. I go by the name once again of Derrick Hayes, the Entertainer. Follow me on all social media platforms at Entertainer and even on Cash App. Today, we have a wonderful guest, the phenomenal Shardae Angelique. How you doing today?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Oh, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Shardae S.A. is the founder of On Top Apparel. You can find out more information about her and her products and the great things that she's doing. And here's our website, ontopapparel.net. So tonight we're going to get into this through her name. See, I thought her name was special. I thought it was unique. So I use her name to give you all some game. So we're going to get into it because I have some other things planned. I have some other surprises that even Miss Sharde don't know about because this has been a blessed process, right? Sometimes you interviewing somebody, then you think about how did we even end up here? How did we get connected? So it tells a story, and I'm going to share that with you a little bit later.
Okay.
The S is for start. How and why did you decide to start On Top Apparel? How and why?
So, how I started On Top Apparel. Well, I had actually been wanting to start a boutique for a long time. I started On Top Apparel in March of 2018. So I've been in business for like a year, 2 years, and maybe like 5 months now, something like that. But it had been on my mind for a really long time. Maybe a few years ago, I had tried out some different vendors, but I couldn't get a hold to any good quality clothing. So I kind of gave up on that dream. And then what a lot of people don't know about me is I'm a nurse as well. So I started On Top Apparel right when I started nursing school. So it was hard, but I started it just because it was something that I wanted to do. I always like watching like fashion shows and stuff about fashion when I was a kid. And then I had visited in St. Louis with my mom, and I had walked into a boutique, and it was Black owned, and it was a young girl and her mom, and it just inspired me to, pursue my dreams, seeing somebody that looks like me, that they were able to do it. So, I was passionate about it, so I gave it a try, and it's been going good.
That's a blessing because see, everybody, more and more people buying online now because of the pandemic. So you was right. You was right there, ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Just for history, you mentioned that you're a nurse. You mentioned that you started a business. Now, what was your life like? Where you from? What were you doing before you went to nursing school? Before you started On Top Apparel? People need to learn a little more about you so they can, appreciate the journey.
Yes. So I'm originally from Chicago. I moved to Danville with my family when I was like 10. And I graduated high school. I went to high school in Danville. I graduated when I was 18 and I moved to Champaign. And I've been in Champaign off and on for the last 10 years. But when I moved to Champaign, when I graduated high school, I became a CNA. I was in school majoring in education, but I had took the CNA class. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll try nursing. And I actually fell in love with nursing. So in 2018, I decided to become a nurse as well. I finished that, and I was working as a licensed practical nurse until COVID started, and I didn't have childcare. So I've just been going hard with my business as much as possible since then. And it's actually been great. I've been able to run my business full time since like April, I would say. I've been working from home full time, running my business, and it's been great. So yeah, that's just some of the stuff that I was doing before.
Okay. Hey, that's a blessing. The A is for adjustments. You mentioned some of the adjustments. Were there any other adjustments you made since the pandemic hit? Like you mentioned, you had to shift your business from from working to go hard in the paint.
So yeah, COVID definitely was a big adjustment for me because I haven't been a nurse for that long. So not being able to work in my career, I sacrificed a lot to be a nurse. There was times when I wasn't able to be with my children during nursing school just because of certain situations. So I sacrificed a lot to become a nurse, and the fact that I wasn't working as a nurse kind of didn't sit well with me. But I had the free time, so I just put that time towards my business and just did as much as I can do from home, and it's actually been going great. It's been a success. I haven't had to return back to work yet. I've been doing good with my business and sales, just staying safe. I'm still able to meet up with customers and ship my packages. So working from home, it's been great. I haven't had any bad adjustments with COVID. Honestly, like I've been blessed this whole season. It's been a good season for me.
That's a blessing. The R is for recipe. What are some keys to success in your recipe to success that you can leave from others? That you can leave for others. It may be somebody out here watching. It may be somebody that don't have the guts to leave their job to take their business full time. What are some things some seeds that you can plant in somebody's life?
I would say, just start. A lot of people don't want to start a business. I hear a lot of people say they want to start a business, but they don't because they're not confident in us. They don't have enough people believing in them, telling them that they can do it. I just say believe in yourself, trust your gut. If your mind, your body, and your spirit is telling you to do it, and if you prayed on it and God is giving you signs, go ahead and do that thing. Follow your goals and stay consistent with whatever you do decide to do. Because consistency is key. People love consistency, and just focus on your goals, focus on yourself. Don't let people talk you down, or don't look around and see what other people are doing and get discouraged. It's not a race. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going at their own pace. So, just do your own thing and just stay focused.
Hey, and see, in life, people speak through words. So what you basically, I could sum up what you just said with the word facts. You ready?
Facts.
You gave me the facts.
Facts.
You said F, they got to focus. A, they got to adjust. C, consistency. T, you got to take your time. And the S was the S word you used? You used something.
I don't know.
We'll go with stay safe. We'll go with stay safe.
Safe.
Yeah, but you gave me facts, so I appreciate that. That's a blessing. The D is for dreams. Do you dream big, and why is it important to dream big?
I do dream big. I was like the first of my mama kids to actually get well, I didn't get a degree, but I got my nursing license.
Right.
So that was really big for me, for my family, and dreams for me. Like my dreams are so big, they just can't be contained. I have big dreams. There's so much that I want to do. I want to have a storefront one day. I want to have multiple storefronts. I want to be able to put others in a position to win, to start businesses, to create generational wealth for my family and others. I have a lot of dreams, and I'm just working towards those.
Okay. Now, here goes something right here. I had this question for you. A is for acknowledge, right? And I wanted you to acknowledge some people in your life that have made a difference in your life. But guess what? Part of this process, sometimes in life, if you just sit back, you see something happen right before your eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote down a list of the people that I saw, right, that believe in you, right? And you know how I know they believe in you? Because when you put your information out there, they shared it. So I wrote the names. I took the time out. I said, this is powerful because not everybody's going to show you love in life. Not everybody's going to care enough to even hit the share button.
That's true.
So I want to shout out some of your people on behalf of you.
Period. Shout them out.
Tina Myers.
Tina Myers, my girl.
Shay Lachelle. Mia Gamble. Star Joyner. Kara Shaw. Shariana Turner. I hope I ain't messing her name up. Alicia Bryant. Jasmine Daniel. Brown's Girl Dreaming. Dre Bryson. Jay Taylor. Michael Meekins. Mikey Wordzay, Tina Mason, Legina Bonnie, and Tuda Bug. Hey, that was unbelievable because just because you're doing something don't mean people going to participate. You know, sometimes people can quietly hate on you. Not saying they're hating on you, but they don't get involved in what you're doing. So I just wanted, you know, I saw that moment right there, and that was big for real because it don't matter what you're doing. They don't have to support. They don't have to buy your products. I know some of them probably was your family, some was your friends, some was your customers. So I'm gonna use that part for that question right there because you don't even have to say nothing. You know, it's a blessing when hey, I'm in awe because everybody don't have that support. So I appreciate that.
Yes, I'm very blessed when it comes to support. Shout out to all the people that you just named. Shout out to everybody that shared my post, that shot with me. Like shout out to Danville Champagne. They rocking with me so hard. So yeah, my support is endless. It's endless.
And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry, you know. But it's a blessing. And E, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered just for being a good person, a helpful person. Of course, I'm a nurse, so I'm naturally used to helping people and, you know, pushing people to be their best selves. So that's really what I'm all about, helping people elevate. And just I also do business consulting too for people that want to start their business for $50. I charge and I give them a bunch of information. So I want to be remembered for just being a good person. I want my kids to remember me for being a great mom, leaving behind a legacy for them, leaving behind money for them, houses for them. And it's not just about materialistic things. And, you know, I want to teach them the game too. My 8-year-old daughter just started her lip gloss business. So, yeah, just.
What does she have a name for it?
Sugar Cube Cosmetics. Yes, you do. Follow her on Instagram.
Sugar Cube Cosmetics?
Yep. Sugar Cube Cosmetics Company.
Hey, that's a blessing right there. You see, like they said, you know, you want to leave a blessing for your children's children.
Yes, sir.
Before we go, is there anything else you'd like to leave us with?
Just thank you. Thank you, Tina, for putting us together, for helping me set this thing up, for introducing me. Thank you for the opportunity. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Shardae Angelique. You can follow me on Instagram, Shardae Angelique. Follow my business page on Top Apparel on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow my baby business, Sugar Cubes Cosmetics.
All right. And I got something for you. You didn't know this was coming right here because, like I said, it's important sometimes to sit back and just think about how things come together. So if you're out there listening, I'm about to share this message with you. And if you like a copy of it at the end, put in the comments, hashtag on top. Hashtag on top. So I have a poem that I wrote, and it's called On Top.
Period.
And I went and I just looked at how we all came together, the different things. So it's called On Top. And if you like a copy of this poem at the end, because some people are going to watch the interview now, they're watching it now. Then others are going to watch it later. But you had to leave the hashtag on top in the comments in order to get this. Here goes the story. A week ago, I started a new show. Who would the guest be? I did not know. One afternoon, I created a flyer. The next day, I sent it to Tina Minds. Information was posted in Creative Minds. She said Sharde is one of a kind. Sweet like the sound of a Christmas carol. She is the owner of On Top Apparel. When I posted to announce our interview, one thing was clear and definitely true. Right before my eyes, I saw a win-win. The post was shared again and again. All she said was tune in tonight. The world will hear me speak through my light. If you grind and never let your hustle stop, you will be just like Apparel, forever on top.
Period.
And if you like that poem, like I said, put in the comment hashtag on top. I thank you for the blessing of being here. Another edition of Prime Time, where the smaller things quietly lead you to the big opportunities. Like I tell people, I go by the name of the Entertainer. Follow me on all social media platforms at Entertainment and even on Cash App. It's a blessing to interview Shardae Angelique.
Thank you.
Check out her store on Top Apparel, her website. Even her daughter's, what's your daughter's business again?
Sugar Cube Cosmetics Company.
Sugar Cube Cosmetics. And we're gonna leave you with these words, The Hook by Zay Sanford. Follow him on Facebook, Xavier Sanford. Follow him on Twitter and also on Instagram at ZaySanfordMusic.com.
Time, you will be amazed. Prime time, interview with Derrick Hayes. Prime time, biggest names in the game. Prime